The U.S. Coast Guard has released the first image of the Titan submersible wreck on the ocean floor, the result of a catastrophic implosion last summer that killed all 5 people on board. Now take a look at this. This is the submersible's broken tail cone at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. It was captured by a remotely operated vehicle last June after 4 days of searching. It was shown yesterday during the start of a 2-week inquiry into the disaster. CBC's Brett Ruskin is tracking the latest from the inquiry and joins us now live from Halifax. What have you been learning so far, Brett?
Natasha, right now we're hearing from David Lockridge. He was the operations director for OceanGate between 2015 and early 2018. So he was in charge of piloting the subs that OceanGate used preceding the Titan subs. So they used other submarines. He was also in charge of instructing some of the other pilots as well. And we know that he had disagreements and issues with the CEO of OceanGate, Stockton Rush. One of those disagreements actually happened aboard one of the subs at the bottom of the ocean. Stockton had asked and demanded that he hand over the controls, which was at the time a PlayStation 3 controller, and Stockton proceeded to run the submarine backwards into the shipwreck that they were exploring, damaging the shipwreck, damaging the sub, getting them stuck against the shipwreck for a period of time. Eventually they got loose and were able to free themselves, get back up to the surface. But these disagreements will likely continue in the testimony today. That's because we know that it's been reported that Lockridge was asked to evaluate the Titan sub before it went down for its initial tests. He said he didn't trust the carbon fiber, he didn't trust the hull design, and didn't sign off on it. And shortly after that, he was let go from the company. So Lockridge's testimony continues throughout the day today.
And Brett, we're already hearing about issues with the Titan's design, the reliability of the Titan sub. What do we know about all that?
Yeah, so the Coast Guard laid out a lengthy timeline of the lifespan of the organization, OceanGate, but also the Titan sub itself and the different tests that it had gone through, test dives. One of the dives found 70 different deficiencies and issues that had to be fixed, including having the front dome fall off. Even 1 month before that final fateful dive, it was left floating off the coast of Newfoundland in some rough weather, and the tail cone came off and it flipped over in that weather. So the main takeaways so far in these proceedings run by the U.S. Coast Guard is that there were issues that were flagged, issues that were primarily ignored leading up to that implosion that took place on June 18th, 2023. So again, the proceedings continue throughout this week and into next week as well. Natasha.
Brett Ruskin, thank you.